I'd be growing, but never told me I would be so unknowing. Exposed to the world I be showing, and it's only cause the king. What's up, y'all? We got another episode of Epic Journeys. Oh, my phone moving. All right, let's get that to stop moving so much. Man, this particular episode, I am talking about a group that I have crossed paths with many times. Love their music, ministry, have witnessed their maturation. Also have communicated with some of their past members. I mean, it's really like there's been many times where our paths have crossed, and I know that they don't know about me, but I've had an opportunity to be around them many times and had many conversations. Actually even got myself in trouble a few times just trying to speak up for them. This group is Gospel Gangsters. Now, number one, I want to give a RIP, really a RIH. It's really, he's rested in heaven with the Lord. But Solo, one of the best MCs ever to come out of Christian rap, period. But especially out of South Central, out of Los Angeles, out of California. Shout out to Chili, who's still holding it down out there. And then also a shout out to TikTok, which, I don't know, we haven't seen much of TikTok, but definitely he was a part of Gospel Gangsters. We definitely want to give him a shout out as well. We're going to be reviewing one of the, I don't know, this is my opinion, one of the best gospel rap albums ever done, and that's Gang Affiliated. To this day, I can listen to it from beginning to end. Now, although they've released a lot of albums, man, Gang Affiliated, I would have to say, is one of the few Christian rap albums that, in my opinion, no skips. It was a brilliantly done album. DJ Dove put together a masterpiece, in my opinion. And like other artists, like Freedom of Soul, Second Coming, I thought was a great album. But there still was a couple of songs it was like, I'll listen to it. It's cool. But man, Gospel Gangsters, Gang Affiliated, all the way through, no skips. So I'm going to play Mobbin', which was one of my absolute favorite. If you don't know much about Gospel Gangsters, or you passed over them because they had gangster in their name, man, you'd have missed out and you need to go back. So we're going to check out a little bit of Mobbin'. Man, what a great song off of a brilliant album, Gang Affiliated.
Let me start with my intro. A young brother from South Central. Snatched out of gangs, let me break you off my info. A young criminal, got in contact with the spiritual a couple of years ago, but you don't hear me though. Christ came alive and the old me got smoked. He broke all the yokes and I'm still low. I know it's tricky in the Christian bell and digits, but I never stop banging. Just changed my gang and I got a stomp in my gangster boots. Cause the boys in the hood wouldn't hear me in a silk suit. No life of coming, just give me some action with the fat groove. My solo groove like a thief on the track move. What's the information on my gang affiliation? My Bible's in my waist and there's no colors on the brother cause my rap's gone. But I'm still late, so I gotta get my tag on. So don't trip when you see me in the pulpit. It's like I'm coming from a sack in a bull clip. I pull quick when God anoints, and if my Bible's a gun, you catching verses like a hollow point. Cause Mr. Solo's in the house with that gangster walk. That's how the gangster talk. Tis talking gangster talk. Cause as a youngster in LA being brought up, doing anything thought up. Cause I was taught like a rapture. Learned that my mind was fractured. Cause the system and the ways of my neighborhood was backwards. They call me cool when I blasted up 380. Then Jesus saved me. Now they call me crazy, but I'm smarter. I chose a little harder, pack a nine for those thinking of making me a martyr. Me wrestle against the flesh, I'm not saying that. But running up on me, devil, I ain't playing that. You heard about my crew and dropped the clown, but forget to take them in your face. So now what? I'm mobbing.
Gospel Gangsters, Gang Affiliated. And you can't get much better than that with gospel rap. The beats was on point. Solo and Chili TikTok. Man, like I said, you couldn't get any better. Now, hey, look, honorable mentions I can see clearly now. There's some honorable mentions, definitely. But gang affiliated, man, that was a classic. A classic. So I want to give Gospel Gangsters they flowers. I want to give definitely Solo, RIH, Chili, still out there doing it, TikTok. Gospel Gangsters definitely made a impact on me in many different ways. I won't share all of the stories because I got quite a bit of them. But man, they made an impact, and if you're from Cali, they definitely made a big impact. I'd like to give a shout out to my family out in Cincinnati, Ohio. They the ones that gave me this Cincy shirt, Crossroads. That's my family out in Ohio, so I want to make sure I give them a shout out. But man, I am from LA, born and raised, so I had to give shout out to the Gospel Gangsters. But I want you to check out my album, Epic, that's coming out July 9th. Now, it's not a West Coast sound, more so than it is just that De La Tribe, Freedom of Soul, the type of music that I loved. I was never really one that was super into kind of gangster type music, but I'm from Cali, so that is definitely a part of my fabric of who I am. But man, when it came to the native tongue sound, that's what I really loved, and that's what this album Epic that's coming out is gonna be about. Now, there's gonna be some special guests in there that I'm pretty sure you will enjoy and you will love. And then there'll also be some honorable mentions. There'll be some certain people that will come up. You might hear a little Gospel Gangster drop in there, in one of my songs, because it's a part of who I am. So make sure you check it out. If you never listened to Gospel Gangsters and you never heard Gang Affiliated, go check them out as well. All right, that's on all streaming platforms. And if you can't find them, they're definitely on YouTube. All right, y'all. Well, God bless y'all, and I look forward to seeing y'all again very soon. Peace.